Hi and welcome. This is Maggie. I'm back. I'm not sure how many times I'll be back from here on in for a little while. This has been a weird and wonderful day. It's like emotions have been from one end of the scale and to the other. It's we're experiencing some incredible energy at the moment. Energy that's unbalancing a lot of us. Hi, Danielle. Energy that's putting us out of whack, so to speak. Hi, Katie. Hi, Greta. Hi, Rhonda. The world is, it's, hi, Taylor. It's like it's fallen on its head. Hi, Loretta. We've got massive sunspots, sun flares. I'm beginning to think they're a bit like fibromyalgia flares, and everything goes to hell in a basket when it happens. So we've got a few things happening in the atmosphere. Hi, peeps. Now, like I said, this is probably going to be, depending on what state I'm in. Hi, Vicky. The last messages. Hi, Sandy. For a little while. I go into surgery on Friday for my new knee joint, which I'm so excited about. And hi, Katie. I know, I know this. Getting your knee chopped up and ground to dust, it's not anything really to get excited about, but I really am excited about it. Now, I have to share some stuff with you guys. I did, honest to God, I did say, put it out there, send me the names, and I'll try and contact them. Well, bless my soul. Everything went on overload. Yeah, I had like people everywhere, and it's like, you were supposed to come on Monday. Hi, Megan. Hi, David. It was like, you're supposed to be here Monday, and it's like, well, you asked, and we're here. Okay. Hi, Sue. So for the last few days, I have been inundated with people, with animals, with, cats, dogs, pigs, goats, you name it, we've had it. And it's like, what on earth is going on here? Then I clicked. I did make an open invitation. So seriously, I don't know whether we're going to get them tonight. If you made a request, just put that in there and I will do the best to bring that one forward, because seriously, I know a great deal, did actually come through. Drew. I got a young one called Drew. So did Drew belong to anybody? I've got the name Drew, and he came through the other night, bright as a button, clear as a bell, bouncing actually, really, really sort of that happy. But he feels very, very young. He feels more like a child. Well, mind you, 30 feels like a child to me when you reach my grand old age. So is anybody own Drew? Or maybe Drew's family haven't tuned in yet. I've also got, okay, Vicky. Okay. Vicky, are you saying Drew is your grandson, or are you looking for your grandson? Katie, is Drew connected to you? Okay. Lovely little man. He's not very old. He has a feeling of not being old. Hi, Barbara, I've got to get back to you because there's a husband connected to you. This is wild. They're all over the place and have been for days. No wonder I'm not sleeping. Hi, Neil. Okay, let's get back to Drew. How old was Drew, Katie? He doesn't feel very old at all. And he feels like he was reluctant to go. Okay. So he's Katie's nephew and he's your grandson. Wow. Okay, so he feels like there was a reluctance to him to go. Does that make sense? Okay, so Drew's the nephew. Okay, Katie. And so we've got Drew as a nephew to Katie, and we've got Drew as a grandson to Vicky. Is that right? Yeah. Or do we have two Drews? Keep coming, people. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Pauline. Keep coming, people. I can only help you if you keep coming. Okay. Hi, Jen. How you doing, sweetheart? Haven't seen you since God was a boy. Okay, get back to Drew. And Barbara, you got a husband over there, darling, because there's a lovely man standing here tapping me on the shoulder going, get Barbs, get Barbs, get Barbs. Is that making sense, Barbara? Barbs, he's saying Barbs. Hi, Andrew, how you doing, babe? Yes, the same Drew. Okay, and a very young boy and a very reluctant passing. It's like he wasn't ready, and it was like wham, bang, you're gone. Does that make sense? And Barbs, he says he doesn't miss you, darling, because he's always with you. He's there all the time. Do you find cricket balls now and then, and golf balls? Katie, Vicky, where's this cricket ball, golf ball thing? Where's all this, the cricket ball, the golf ball? This is Drew's giving me this. Okay, Barb's husband is going, sorry I left you, baby. Sorry I left you, baby. And hello, Tony, what he needs you to do now is go on with your life. He's telling me, Barbs, you're not going on with your life. You're sitting back and you're a bit lost. And he's actually like, oh, that boy gave the nicest neck massage. Okay, that's why he's giving me golf course, darling. This is actually working well because we're not going through the stuff we didn't need. Hi, Jen. Yeah, I know it's you, babe. How are things? So Drew's dad works in the golf course. Okay, Barbara, back to you. Does the massage mean anything to you? And it's like you have to get back into living your life. Does that ring bells for you, darling? No, Drew wasn't ready, but he's okay. He's fine. He spends a lot of time where these balls are. So I would say that he spends a lot of time with his dad because he's giving me that connection to the golf balls, cricket balls, stuff like that. Okay. Let me take a breath here. Okay, Barbara, back to this lovely man and his neck massages. Does that ring bells for you? And yeah, well, he can keep giving me a neck massage anytime he likes. He's doing really well. Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I've got a whole circus coming in here now. A whole. Oh, look, he did Barb's best massage. And he's just laughing, darling. I'm just getting this laughter around him. And he needs you to know that he's fine, that he's okay. Hi, Tan. There's this connection to him. Look, he can sit there all night and give me this massage because it's just amazing. He said, I need it. Bless him. You know, this connection was just, I don't mind, you know, a spirit giving me a neck massage. It's just fantastic. Pauline, Joe's telling me you're his little mate. You're always going to be his little mate, and he's offsider, and he's right with you, darling. They're going out. They've got plans, but he'll be back tomorrow. He needs you to know you're his little mate. Does that make sense? You haven't missed anything, darling. I've just started. Okay. Does the name Leslie ring any bells for anybody? I've got a connection to Leslie. I've also got somebody back here that's came back in here and been knocking on doors. Faye, your husband, you've got a husband in spirit, yes? Yes? Faye, go back to Faye. Faye, have you got a husband in spirit? Hi, Trish. Faye, come back to me, Faye. I've got a man standing near you. Yes, he's telling me husband in spirit. He's hanging on to his chest and he's telling me there was something wrong in his chest. Doesn't feel like a heart attack though, Faye. It's just the chest does not feel right. What was wrong with his chest? And look, hard-working man. This man's hands are like calloused. Hi, Mandy. How you doing? But no, tell that love of your life I don't want to be slopped over. God love him. See Mandy coming in and I go, no, don't turn up. Don't come in, Rob. And he's going, too late. He said, too late, Mandy. He's here. Okay, back to Faye. Back to Faye. The hands of this man's hands are rough, Faye. It's like he worked really hard. There's a lot of hard work around this. Drew will come back, babe. Drew was there. Okay, so I've got the chest area, but not a heart attack. Just such a massive worker. It's like everything. Hi, Diane. Everything was about working and getting everything together. Hi, Amanda. Honest as the day was long. Honest as the day was long. Faye, I think him and I have got the same type of singing voices. Not very flash. He'd been ill for a while. This was long-standing, but like you said, you didn't know. But he'd been struggling for a little while, but he wasn't a whinger. He said he never whinged. He never complained. He never did any of that. It was just the way he was. Faye, do you have 2 children? Because he's showing me 2 children. So do you guys have 2, or was he one of 2? Working on it, Bobby, working on it. Give me a minute. Okay, Faye, come back to me. Where's the 2-child connection happening here? Okay, bless. Where's the 2-child connection, Faye? He's showing me 2 children. Was one of you one of 2, or do you have 2? Hi, Sash. Okay. Okay, you're giving me the two children. That makes sense now. Okay, Barbs, it's time to move forward, darling. It's time to have people and friends. He's telling me that you're actually, you're doing yourself a mischief now. You're sad, you're miserable, and you're depressed, darling. You need to get out of life. He never wanted this for you, because you were always so bright and happy, and you were his little sparrow. So he's saying it's time, Barbs, for you to come out and be happy again. Okay, let's see where we're going. Okay. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Colleen. Now, interestingly, a couple of months ago, I would not have acknowledged people I know or knew who came through. I would have put them to one side and said, I'll get to you later. And most times I didn't. So I've got to Colleen, and I'm going to check what she's got to say. She's telling me, remember the Geraldton house. Remember the last Geraldton. Yes, Colleen, I do, darling. Yes. And she's telling me her sister's not well. So, guys, maybe it's about time for you guys to check on their sister, because she's not doing so flash these days. Hi, Sarah. Okay, Pauline, she's really, really proud of you. She says she's so excited for you. And she's telling me she's so excited for me, and saying, you've done a good job, Maggie. Yeah, and she goes, Maggie, you could sweep the floor before the cleaner comes. David, I did have a connection to Charlene. Was she the lady who loved to dance? I got a Shah, so I wasn't sure whether she was Charlene or Charlotte, but I got this brilliant lady who loved to dance. And I'm seeing she had like this gorgeous red dress on, and it was really dancing up a storm. So was Woman in Red one of her favorite movies? Oh, Pauline, by the way, New Zealand was beautiful. Okay, let's see if I can get Drew back. Okay. He spends a lot of time where the golf balls are with his dad. And he's got a very gentle spirit, but it feels like he wasn't ready to go. It was all too quick. It was all, all sorted out too fast. But he's really happy. There's a happiness about him, a very settled happiness around him. He's actually in charge, and he never was before. It's like he's the boss now. Yeah. Does he have a sister? Does Drew have a sister? Where's the little girl around Drew? Does Drew have a sister? Okay, bless her heart. But was she the dancing darling? Was she the lady who loved to dance? Jen, I get Dan a lot. I get Dan a lot, especially when Deb's here. When Deb is here, Dan's like in and out of my dreams. And, you know, just told you, Dan. He goes, told you, Arnie Crow. Interestingly, Dan was the only one of your lot who ever called me Arnie Crow now and then. The rest, it was always Annie Mark. And it's like, Dan's around. He's doing well, Jane. He's doing really well. He spends a lot of time with you guys. He needs to know he's got the cat. He's not happy about having the cat, but he's got the cat. So you need to know he's got the cat. He's not happy about it. Did you lose the cat? What happened to the cat? He goes, flaming thing. But Jen, he's fine. But whenever Deb's here, Dan's here. Okay? He said he was here when you were there the other day, and he was tapping you on the shoulder and looking in the mirror, but you couldn't see him. But he likes the pool. He's very happy with the pool. So, okay. So who is the lady who loved to dance? Because I've had this lady for a few days who loved to dance. And it's like she's still dancing, and it's like this most beautiful red dress. Okay, Courtney, let me just, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, back to Tanya. Yes, the younger sister. He takes a lot of care of his younger sister because she's a little stresser, and she stresses a bit, but he does look after her very much. Okay, let's go back to David, because I keep getting this coming in around you. I keep getting this connection coming in and drifting out. Was she a very private person who never pushed herself forward? Because I've got the feeling that it's like, no, it's okay, let this one go. It's almost like she's letting somebody go in front of her. It's almost like every time I get a connection here, she goes, it's okay, let this one go forward. Yeah, well, he needs to let her know that he actually is with her. She's getting a bit bullied at the moment, only the weeniest bit, but he goes, it's got to stop. So tell somebody to sort it out. Okay. Who is this lady I'm getting who loved to dance? It's you, isn't it, Colleen? Oh, bless you, darling. It's actually Colleen. Pauline, did Colleen have a beautiful red dress at one stage? Beautiful, long, flowing red dress. Absolutely divine. You know, sometimes when I get a connection to someone, they'll give me something that their people know and I don't know. And it makes that connection strong and it comes through. But, yeah, it's Colleen. She was like that. She would let everybody go in front of her. Okay, David, let me get back to you, David. I'm trying, David, but I'm really not getting very much. I'm really not getting very much. I keep getting this lady in the red dress, and I know it's Colleen now. I just need confirmation of that so she can give her message and move on. Okay. But the message is the same. She's dancing, she's happy, and she's proud of you, and she loved New Zealand, and it's time for you to shine. She said, it's time for your star to shine. Time for your star to shine, Pauline. You must remember that. And she said, remember that night in Geraldton, because whatever the messages were that night we did in Geraldton, there's information in there that's important for both of us, okay? David, I'm getting a connection to a lady, breast cancer. Where's the breast cancer lady around you? I'm not sure that she passed to the breast cancer. I think the breast cancer was the beginning of it. But I'm definitely getting it connected to you, David. So where does that fit? Sue, Doug feels a bit, oh, I'm not into all this stuff. And it's like, what's going on? What's happening here? Where's all this coming from? Does that make sense? He's like, whoa, what's happening here? He's going, I don't like this. Who, you know, what's happening here? Okay, because I'm getting this connection to this lady. And she's telling me that things moved very quickly, that the cancer moved very quickly. And she thought she was through it. And then there was like a wham. It was like being hit with a steam train. Yeah, he's like, oh, all this, you know. He's like he's pulling back Sue and going, oh no, what's happening? I go back to David. This lady needs her sister or her family to know that she's fine. And she's also giving me a connection, David, that you've got a choice or a decision to make in the next few weeks. And she says, trust yourself. At the moment, it's like you're not trusting yourself. You're questioning everything. She's telling me that you know the answer and you need to trust yourself. Does that ring any bells for you? Okay, so let's go back to Doug, who's going, oh, this heebie-jeebie. He's not sure. He's going, it's heebie-jeebie stuff. Because he never had anything to do with this heebie-jeebie stuff. He goes, but the old girl's pushing him forward. So I don't know who the old girl is, but actually he's going, the old girl's pushing me forward. Okay, darling, have you got anything to say? He goes, it's all heebie-jeebies. He said, he never believed it. And he goes, here I am doing the heebie-jeebie. Okay, Sash. She didn't heal from cancer first. This other lady healed from cancer, or sort of healed from cancer, and it came back. And very often you can get a crossover where you get 2 or 3 of the same, and they come bouncing in. So who's the old girl that's pushing him forward? He's telling me you're living the life of Riley. He goes, it's all right for some, isn't it, Bob? Yep, you're living the life of Riley, he reckons. Does that make sense? Or, you know, it's the funniest feeling because he's like, oh, and he's going, I don't know this woman. He's going, they're pushing me forward to talk to this strange woman, and it's all heebie-jeebies. Oh, God love him. Bless his heart. Now, David. Hi, Tanya. David. Where's the David in spirit? I'm getting a David in spirit around you. Where does that David belong? And Noel, get back to Tony. Was your Noel musical? Hey, Wendy. Hi, Tanya. Okay. David in spirit around you. Back to Tony. Was Noel, I'm getting actually 2 Noels. One was very, very musical. One wasn't. Okay, is this ringing bells? Let's keep this happening. David, do you have a David around you? Hi, Nell. Hi, Shirley. Keep coming back to me, people. We're doing well. Drew's sister needs to be checked and let her know that he's there, and don't let anybody bully her. That's got to be sorted out because he's not happy about it. And who does Jason belong to? I'll take a breath and have a mouthful of water because I've got so many people. I've got the one with the heebie-jeebies. He's like, oh my God.